All right, weather impact alert kind of continues through the overnight and into early tomorrow before all of our rainfall is done. A little bit more reduced in terms of coverage, but still heavy nonetheless. Right now, a new street flood advisory in effect for parts of Lafourche, St. Charles up into St. John and towards St. James, but not quite there. It kind of ends just about Laplace, but this rainfall heavy from Des Allemands across Luling, Hahnville, Destrehan, and right up to the lakefront. At the moment, most of our rainfall rates are manageable, but in a few areas you find 1 to 2 inches per hour, and the problem is they really haven't moved a whole lot, and even more isolated is 2 to 4 inches, and that looks to be right around the Des Allemands area. Metro area and out toward Thibodaux, more of a light moderate rain that has really not let up. So we've added to our rainfall totals and number of locations yet another good soaking rain, generally from the South Shore toward the coast. We'll keep that rainfall up at times through the overnight and may have some rain and maybe downpours early tomorrow. Not great for Tulane's kickoff against K-State. A little bit later in the day, the better, as we will start to dry out as a front moves through with less humid air on the way for Sunday, but short-lived. This upper trough is driving a front on through. You can kind of see the boundary that is just to our north with the drier air. That moves in again late on Saturday. The upper trough that brings us that support begins to lift out, and in its place, moisture begins to return from that little Gulf system or Caribbean system moving into the Gulf. So the area that we're going to be watching into next week is not the system that is currently off of our coast. It's the other system that is right now over the Yucatan and moving toward the Bay of Campeche. Drier air not far away and should continue to move south through the day tomorrow. Tropical moisture, we get a break during the latter half of the day tomorrow and into Sunday with drier air. But as I mentioned, we'll then be watching our little tropical low that looks as of right now to kind of hug the western part of the Gulf of Mexico, but still in a position to send us more tropical moisture. So the area we're going to be watching very closely in the coming days has a 50% chance of developing into a depression or storm. At the moment, the models are not very aggressive, and consider models have not been doing a great job thus far with these systems. What we're going to be looking at as far as the steering pattern next week is a strong upper level ridge, which looks as of right now to kind of keep this system a little bit more unorganized, as the upper pattern looks to be fairly strong, so moving fairly quickly and out to the west. The farther, especially along the coast or inland, the best bet, that would not give it a chance to develop at all. And there are a number of models that do that. So really more questions and answers right now with regards to that low. We'll be watching it closely. So as of right now, it's looking to increase our rain chances, something we really don't need, but does look like we'll have more rain heading through next week.